versions, you're done and you clean it up and you start over. But I know a version where you get a little extra chance, and I'm gonna do that version because it's easier, so you don't have to keep cleaning it up and starting over. So in this version, you're allowed one card from the deck. Okay? If you can make that card turn something into 11, then you can do it. If not, then you gotta clean up. So, for example, one card, it's a 9. Now, 9 does not help us at all, right? We already had a 9, so we lost. And don't let it get you down. Not that it would, because it's not you playing, it's me. But sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. Like everything. And it's easy enough to set up. It's not like the other one, you know, the other version where it's, you know, really a big ordeal. So now we are going to shuffle this a little bit. With these long nails, it's quite a process. We're gonna have a candy in a moment. Oops. I just bent a card. I bent one of the Intrepid cards. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Alright, let me do some shuffling like this. I mean, if you don't shuffle it well when you're doing this game, it really makes things line up in 11s, which is not how you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really have to shuffle it. More so than with the other version, I think. Okay, let's have a candy. Yellow. Okay. So, do you see anything here that adds up to 11? Okay. Well, I see 10 and ace. That's 11. Let's get 2 new cards. 3 and 7. Okay. So 7 and 4, that's 11. Jack and a 5. Okay. Now 5 and get something that doesn't add up. If you do, then you messed up somewhere along the way. Okay, so 5 and 6, that's 11. And 8 and 3, that's 11. And 9 and 2. And 5 and 6. this is not a king, not a jack. And let's just see what it is. 3. That is not good. So, alright, let's just make sure. 3 would only go with an 8. So, we lost. But we're gonna play again, okay? Because that was short. Okay, so now we gotta shuffle them again. Breaking up all the pairs. I'm only gonna do this about halfway down. I probably shuffled it too well, right? Right, you know it. Okay, I didn't use all this deck before, so. Okay, let's set it up again. 5, jack, 4, queen, 6, queen, 8, king, and 4. Okay, so let's start with the king, queen, and jack. We got an 8, a 6, and a 2. Okay. Let's do the 6 and the 5. And replace them with a queen and a 4. Do you see anything? Anything at all? No. Alright. This might be it. This might be all, folks. What do we want? We want a 7, a 3, a 5. Let's just see what it is. A 10. We didn't want a 10. We lost. Okay, we're done. Let's put away our cards. Let's have one more candy. I may as well eat an orange one. Well, I hope you enjoyed this version of Solitaire. If you've never played it